Hello everyone, my name is Bret, and sometimes I wear a beret. Welcome back to I'd Run That in a War, where you guys get to help choose my loadouts, and I get the opportunity to run them in a game. But before we get started, let's adjust the title and the thumbnail really quickly. I'd Run That in a War, episode 9-ish. And why ish? Well, this was supposed to be October's game. All these loadouts were supposed to be used at a Halloween-themed war, pretty much. And due to weather, that didn't really happen, which is kind of the first time that this actually was the case. I had loadouts ready for a game that just didn't take place. And unfortunately, as we get more into the rainy, cold season, games are a little more sparse. So I didn't even think about bringing these loadouts to the next game that I went to, which was Oricon 40. And I didn't even think about loading up said blasters because I was loading up different gear for this event. I didn't really know what to expect. So only by chance did I happen to have one of these blasters at my last game and not the other two. So feel free to leave your angry comments below about how I cheated you, but that's just kind of what happened. And again, as we get near the end of the year, I can't really guarantee that there would be another war to use all these blasters at. So I wanted to make this video at least to show off one loadout being used, and then to at least share the results with you guys. But without further ado, let's get into it. The first question that I asked you guys was, which single shot blaster should I field? The options were the Nerf Nitro Throttle Shot Blitz, the Nerf Vortex Proton, the Nerf Mega Hot Shock, and the Nerf Modulus Ion Fire. And the survey says, a very narrow victory for the Ion Fire by about 20 votes, and then you had maybe 10 to 15 between the Throttle Shot Blitz and the Proton. Well, the Proton was second and the Throttle Shot Blitz was after that. I'm not really sure why the Ion Fire was so popular. It's kind of an odd blaster, and I almost feel that it's a crime to run this without any attachments. This begs, for my purposes, to have attachments on every rail, stock, and barrel mount possible. So I'm hoping we'll get to use this, but to its fullest extent. One day. But not today. And we're going to skip the second one since I actually ran that one. The last question that I asked you guys was trick or treat. Gee, Halloween themed? The options were trick, treat, and this question is too spooky for me. What do you think won that?
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
So what was I actually going to do for these ones? Well, for treat, I actually was going to get some candy and try and run around with that and maybe throw that at people. I think soft candy only. For trick, I was going to, no, was that trick? Trick would be throwing, no, I was going to pretend to offer candy and then maybe blast them with a rapid strike pistol. Like, oh, here's your trick. And glad that didn't actually get chosen. So what was the too spooky for me? Well, let me tell you, when things are too spooky and you need to defend yourself, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters Blaster.
Nope.
Oh, this would have been interesting. I will run this eventually. I know this would be hilarious, but these what do we even call these? These are old. These are the original pieces of ammo, and they are really, really lackluster, which is why I'm sure you'd love to see what this would do.
Nope.
And now that you know that it exists in my possession and that I am waiting to use it, look forward to that. Hopefully not next Halloween. And so the most applicable question that I asked you guys in this case was, which zombie strike blaster should I use? Still Halloween-ish themed, but applicable enough. The options were the Sling Fire, the Double Strike, the Crosscut, the Rev Reaper, and the Brain Saw. Some of these were, I was not looking forward to some of these if they were chosen. But the survey says, Rev Reaper by a long shot. Oh, I didn't put long shot, Zombie Strike long shot on here. Whatever. Following that, we had the Sling Fire and the Brain Saw, which also would have been interesting. Actually would have been kind of nice to use the Sling Fire. Brain Saw would have been meh. And I guess the Rev Reaper really just does hold a special place in some people's hearts. And I did go out and buy a Rev Reaper just for you guys. And oh my goodness. Long live the Rev Reaper. Take a look.
Get set! Go!
Get! You have to have a launcher. Ah, gotcha. right in the face. And I got you. 9, 10, respawn. Oh, it's another point.
2-2.
Oh, please. Get revved! Get revved!
Out.
Get revved! Get revved! Get revved! Haha! Gotcha, gotcha. 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 I am here. What the fudge? Ah! I got you. Watch right and center. Good hit.
It didn't go in though.
Gotcha, gotcha. You're dead. You're dead.
It's a good hit.
He's hit. Drop it.
Up. They got two.
Oh, there we go. The Rev Reaper. My goodness, this blaster. I'm not gonna rev it right now because it will kill my ears and my audio, but oof, man, this is a great blaster. Yeah, we've talked a little bit about another way to maybe use this, dual wielding these. Yeah, I hope that this will not be the last time you see the Rev Reaper up on my channel. There's a lot of potential here for goofy shenanigans that I will not want to forget about, and I will never forget about after even simple games like that. So anyways, that's going to do it for this time. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks again for all your participation in these surveys. It really does mean a lot to me to see so many people continue to come back and enjoy them. And this is probably going to do it then for season 1. Sorry to kind of end it on a lackluster note. But yes, I said season 1. I am hoping to bring this back in 2019 for season 2, but given the fact that a game controls this series, I'm probably going to push it to more like once every couple months instead of once a month, because if I miss a game gets canceled, game doesn't happen to be scheduled for reasons, then I can't do a survey every month. What I will tell you about in December is that there will be a video where we talk about the best of 2018. Be sure to be on the lookout for that, you guys, and I'll be sure to let you know when it's going to happen. So thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you later.